Everyone, welcome back and welcome new viewers to Scrap Mechanic Survival. I am loaded up in a new world here because today we are doing something different. I want to go over some tips and tricks to help these new guys out in starting their worlds and getting going in the game. So the first thing you do here when you log in, you are sitting next to a crashed spaceship. First thing I usually do is I go around and bust up all the loot boxes. Loot boxes are awesome in game because they respawn. They take about 24 hours in game, sometimes a little longer to respawn, but it's free loot, you guys. It's free loot. So go grab all those loot boxes. All right, next, we're gonna come down here. There's a little pond down here that we can grab some stuff from. You can get your first bucket. Oh, and we got a little tote bot here. Tote bots drop circuit boards, which are nice. You always need those in game. Another loot box here. All right, so over here, we have like a little garden. This area will show you how to plant crops and how to get crops. We're just gonna grab the stuff from it because that's what we want. We just want the dirt. We're gonna grab the dirt, the seeds, the fertilizer, and all of this stuff here we can grab too. All of this scrap wood is nice, and you can grab anything in game. Lights, anything. Just about anything. All right, so we're grabbing all this stuff. We need this stuff to build with later. We're gonna grab it all. More seeds. The wheelbarrow is nice because it's got a tire and there's a bearing in there, and plus you can get all these nice little pipe pieces off of it. Lots of stuff to work with. All right, once we've done all that, you can bring these buckets back and you can put the fire out here in the spaceship. There is also loot here as well that can be grabbed. You'll find some sun shakes, some gas, some other little component pieces that you can pull off the walls, some items here. There's a bed you can sleep in for a respawn point, so you can grab all kinds of stuff out of the mechanic station. There's also a work station over here. Let's see if we can do that. We can get over to that. You have to find a battery to get this going. You can see over there, there's instructions for finding the battery. We'll find that in just a second. Got to get those loot boxes. All right, heading down the road here. You're going to find all kinds of abandoned buildings like this. I highly suggest that you explore them. You're going to find all kinds of loot and extra items in these. And you're going to find hay bots. And you're going to find hay bots. There's going to be lots of those. But since we're on the subject of hay bots are good for component kits or circuit boards. And they usually always drop a leg, which is good for 10 scrap. Scrap we can turn into metal and other things down the road, which is a great resource. So it's a good early game resource here. So let's go ahead and check out the rest of this building here. All right, the building is full of tote bots and hay bots. We're gonna take care of all those. As you can see, more scrap to refine here. You can get a lot of good stuff just out of some of the first buildings in the first little mile that you walk here in game. More loot boxes and chest. All right, so we can get stuff out of those as well. All right, so if you're up on top here, what do we have here? We have a battery. This is our battery for our spaceship. So we can take that back to the spaceship, turn the spaceship on, and activate it. All right, so we've got our battery. We're gonna head back to our spaceship here, activate it, and then do what we need to do, and then move on. All right, we are inside. We still got a blazing fire here. Someone put some more water in here. Nice. We'll put all this out. Perfect. We can insert our battery. All right, so now power has been restored to the ship. You can come over here and you pick up your logbook. We could put the fire out a little bit more if we needed to, but we don't. We could collect some more things here if we wanted to. Exit sign, little pieces, lights, things like that. Little things come off of here. But you do have a crafting station now where you can craft engines, seats, chairs, few wheels, some basic items here. So I think one of the first things we're going to do here is our connection tool. We'll go ahead and do that since we have enough to craft it. This is the essential tool for building all of your creations. All right, collecting that, and we're going to move on, actually. Let's see. We're going to pick up this wheel here, though. All right. So let's say you're done here. You've done everything you can do around this area, and you're ready to move on. Where do we go? Let's go down the road. That's where we're going. We're going to head down the road and see what we can find here. All right, so as we're traveling around, we are coming up on our next building here. More loot boxes. We're going to collect all that. As you can see, the road starts. The road is now starting here. We are actually going to follow this road all the way down until we get to the mechanic station. I see you, buddy. I see you. And he's down. And we're going to get some more of that scrap loot. Oh, there's more of them. Hello. Okay, let's get moving here. Come on. Ooh, I need to eat. I need to eat. Guy might kill me. This guy might kill me. So we're gonna run on. Not here to fight another day. All right, so here we go. As we're passing some corn, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some corn. You guys are gonna see why in a little bit. I'm gonna pick up as much corn as I can here. Bro, still following me. Still following me. All right, here we go. We're grabbing the corn. We're grabbing the corn. We're grabbing the scrap metal. And now we're going to move on. All right, so we collected that corn. I'm going to show you what we can do with corn here, you guys. We got some woks over here. Just hanging out, chilling. They look a little hungry, though. So let's go ahead and let's feed them some corn. All right, as you can see, with the magic of corn, we can produce milk from our woks. So every 3 corn gives us one milk. So 9 corn, 3 milks. You can do the math. But milk is great for a little bit of food and hydration in game. So we're gonna let this wok eat the rest of this corn. It's getting one for free. And there we go. There's our 3rd one. All right, so we're gonna move on now that we've got something to drink. And a Haybot saw us. Okay, Haybot. Okay, that's all right. We're gonna take your scrap. Hopefully you'll drop us a component kit or a circuit board. Nope, we're just gonna get scrap from you. That's okay. We'll take the scrap. All right, let's head back down the road some more. All right, we are coming up on a little abandoned village here. Scrap shops, scrap town. I'm not sure what you want to call this. I know there's an official name for this, but it's just a little scrap town. Let's take care of this little bot here, hiding out. You hiding, bud? All right, so you definitely want to raid these things. These things are going to have all your seeds in it. You're going to get a lot of scrap wood from this place. Lots of scrap wood, seeds again. You're going to want to take some lights from it so you can see what you're doing. I tend to just raid these places big time, leaving a lot of the big stuff. I don't need the big stuff, the signs. A lot of that stuff will just clog your inventory. So in early game, I just grab wood and seeds and lights from these places. We're going to grab a bunch of that, Let's see, get some seeds here. But you can always come back and grab extra stuff that you need. Stuff is not going anywhere. All right, we're going to come across the other side here, and I'm looking for an outhouse. Here we go. We've got it. This is what I want here. The toilet. Inventory full. Oh my god. Just Haybots nonstop. I can't get anything done. Bro, come on. We'll take your scrap metal though. Alright, as I was saying, we're grabbing a toilet. Why are we grabbing a toilet? Because toilets are great. Why not grab a toilet? Now, toilets are actually really good for climbing. So what we can do is we can put if we can't get up there with, say, our lift, putting our lift down and rising to the occasion. If we're just to that point, say, where we couldn't get up there, you can put a toilet down, jump in that toilet, and then the toilet will put you out on top, so you can actually climb things. This is great for abandoned buildings and climbing rocks that have honeycomb on them. All right, so we are going to continue moving down the road. Let's just assume that we have scrapped this entire town. We've got all the supplies, and we are moving on. All right, I'm starting to see some light up here, which lets me know that I'm at the mechanic station. You'll see in just a minute. It's a giant wrench in the sky. This is where we were wanting to go. This is going to be our first base of operations. This is where everyone wants to go in the beginning of the game. It has all kinds of things for you to get started, start making better materials, better base stuff, better vehicles, you name it. All right, so the first thing you want to do when you get here is you want to come over to these like sleeper tubes. And you want to come to the center one here, number 2. Now you gotta be careful, there is a Haybot in here. So we're just gonna bust this open, and you don't want to get hit by the door as well. Let's see, get the door open. Come on, get the door open. And we're doing a little trip here. We're gonna throw some water at this guy and see what happens. Hello? Look at that, it wears them down. And then you can smash. So throwing water on a Haybot actually disables it temporarily, allowing you to get several hits on it, which is nice. All right, so let's grab our battery. Inventory full again. Let's get rid of that tire because we're gonna make some better tires here. Let's get out of here. We're taking our battery over to our mechanic station. Come up here. Requires power. Okay, so it does not work. So what do? We're gonna come over here and we're gonna take our battery that we have collected as we can find it. Here we go. And we're gonna place that battery. We are now powering up the mechanic station. So with that, you can come back up here. And now you have things such as your craft bot, cook bot, refine bot, dress bot, and resource collector. First thing you're going to want in game is your craft bot. This is going to be what you make everything from. So I suggest you make your craft bot, make a refine bot, then make a resource collector. From there, you can do cook bot or dress bot however you want. But I suggest craft bot, refine bot, then resource collector. And probably in that order. All right, so we're going to need some more resources here. Since it is early game, so nothing that I want to show you is we're gonna go out here and go for a swim since we are so close to water. And with swimming, we're gonna find a couple things. we're looking for clams, which are going to give us clam glue, which glue is used in just about everything mechanical we make. Okay, some of those don't break. That's fine. Grab some more of this. And the same with the glue, like the corn, it's a 3-to-1. For every 3 clams you get 1 glue. All right, also underwater, we have oil. If you want to grab that early in game, that's what we're going to need to make gasoline. Until you can find the oil field in game, this is how you're going to be getting your gas. It's kind of a pain, but it's early game, and that's how you get it. So you want to swim around, collect the oil, and then you're going to use your craft bot to turn this into gasoline, and then power your vehicles. All right, so you've gone out for glue, you've gone out for oil, and now you're getting hungry. What do we do? So we're gonna plant. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna plant a 9x9 plot. This is actually gonna keep the bots from showing up. It only on low tier crops though. Any of the high tier crops, you will actually get a raid. We're gonna water up this crop here, get this all ready to go. Remember to use those buckets that you had grabbed earlier. All right, so let's plant. So we've got some tomatoes we can plant and some carrots we can plant. We're not gonna plant these potatoes. Those are considered a higher tier, and those are going to bring in a raid. Now, normally I would suggest planting at midnight, but since we're not calling in a raid, there is no problem with that. But if you're gonna be doing larger farms, I suggest waiting till exactly midnight. You can figure that out by looking in your logbook, and right here in the top corner, it will show you. That will reduce the amount of raids that you get on your crops. And the other thing is take a break. After you've cleared a crop, take a break for a night. Give it a 24-hour period in game. That way you're not increasing the raids, because raids do stack in game as well. So with that, yeah, you should be able to get going here in game now with all those tips that I've just given you. Guys, if I've missed any, drop it down in the comments down below. If you think this video is helpful, throw a like on it and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Guys, if we get enough in the comments, we might make another part 2 to this. Who knows? But yeah, we'll see you next time.